Hey guys, Mars Singer here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to jump into the first of the new stages for the Memorable Battles movie edition, which will be versus Gamma 1 and 2. There are a couple of missions for this: beat the stage without items, and then beat the stage with a character of each typing, AGL Tech in STR Physical. However, it doesn't say one or the other for super types. It says super and extreme types included, so you can mix and match, and these also are giving you the exclusive skill orbs for the LR Gammas if you did pull them. I still haven't pulled them yet. Maybe we'll do some more summons before the end of the anniversary, although at this rate they're the only headliner for the anniversary I don't have, so I'll probably use my 77 unit summon from the tickets on that banner, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, no items, a unit of each typing. I wanted to do, since obviously we don't have a super and an extreme for part 2, I was going to do superheroes with Beast versus the Gammas, and then do super bosses versus Beast Gohan, but I thought it'd be interesting to throw Broly on the team, because when we look at Beast Gohan's leader skill, this should be the 3 categories that he has: Bond of Master and Disciple, Miraculous Awakening, and superheroes. We look down at the AGL options, and unless you're running, like, I guess you could risk running the Blue Boys and hope you get the Vegito Fusion. Everyone else on here, I mean, Gamma 2 could be okay if you were running the LR Gammas, I suppose, but everybody else just seemed like maybe a bit too much of a liability, so I thought, why not? Let's bring Broly. I'm pretty sure from when I made the Link Partners video, he shares 4 links with Beast Gohan. And we do have a Rainbow friend as well, who is full level 10 links. I've been link leveling mine since I pulled my one, so of course my one is 55%. Haven't given him any skill orbs, but he is full level 10 links as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and see how we get on against Gamma 1 and 2. I haven't looked this up in advance. I mean, I did a video talking about all the events where we got to see, like, the stage, but I do not remember, like, the typings of each stage and what special abilities they have and stuff like that. So, bit of a weird first rotation. We do have Vados on the team for a little bit of support. You know, she has the dodge. Obviously, we wanted an int unit on the team. She seemed like a pretty good option here. So, we've got a ton of STR orbs ready for the next turn as well. So he's going to immediately Super Piccolo. Okay. Well, fortunately, Beast Gohan, of course, fulfills the condition for Orange Piccolo's intro animation. So Piccolo has the guard for the first couple of turns. A lot of damage to take from the initial attack in slot 1, but we've got plenty of time to bounce back from this. So, okay, so Gamma can have his defense lowered. He also raises attack on Super, I'm assuming, because he has the attack up icon now. And he can't be attack lowered, so that's something to bear in mind. Vados does massively raise defense on Super, so as long as she gets to Super first, she also gets a really big defense buff when she dodges the first time. So as long as she dodges the first attack of the turn, she's usually going to be okay, at least when it comes to taking normals on the turn, right? So as long as she dodges in slot 3 here, we should be all good. She is giving a little bit of support to the various members of the, I don't know if she actually supports Gogeta, because she supports Bond of Master and Disciple, and then a couple of other categories, including things like Universe 6, which obviously nobody else on the team is. But yeah, the massively raised defense on her Super is good, and then we get the dodge as well. So unfortunately, double Beast is not really what we want for a starting rotation, but you know, it is what it is. 24 key. Broly gets a ton of key when he supers anyway. Beast is going to get hit and get 3 extra key, although Beast on the end only needs one orb anyway. So yeah, let's see how Piccolo took 220k, considering he has type advantage but also had guard anyway, and then Beast has type disadvantage but guard, which means that Piccolo has those bits on his skill tree where he takes less damage from an AGL character because he's tech, and Beast Gohan still takes less damage than him. I mean, Beast Gohan is the brand new unit that came out today, so of course he's better than LR Piccolo, but even so, it just shows you how good Beast is, right? Type disadvantage. He's got guard, but still, you know, you would think a tech unit with guard would maybe take less damage, but the only downside to Beast being in slot 1 here on turn 2 is that he might go a little bit too crazy and we don't get a chance to super attack with Broly, because we do, yeah, we would like to get some attack stacks in with Broly, but I guess it is what it is. We might not, I mean, I say we might not domain with Broly. We probably will, let's be fair. Okay, so I guess we'll do this and float off Gogeta, so obviously he can come back and transform straight away. Get a ton of orbs for you, that's good, and then grab those for you. Thought I was going to get the physical, but apparently there was way too many blues in the middle for Gogeta to resist. So how much are we going to take from this? Because we've built up a bit more defense since the first turn, but it's funny because Gohan has the power to very much carry the superhero team, but you can potentially be in a bit of an awkward start when both of them are on the same turn. Which, I mean, is true for a lot of teams, right? You don't ideally, when your leader is the best unit on the team and you're running two of them, you don't really want them starting on the same turn, because then you have to mess around with fixing up the rotations. But fortunately, it's all right for I mean, the thing is as well, Gohan, I guess, does need to build up to doing his active, even though the condition can easily be achieved in one turn. But not if he started his first turn in slot 3 and didn't actually get to do anything, which means he'll be a little bit behind. But obviously when it comes to these more difficult events, we're going to want to be saving the active skill to use nearer the end anyway. Although still ideally when the intro buff is still active. But of course, that's the other bad thing about them both appearing on the same turn, is that the intro buff starts from the turn in which they appear, and then you float one of the characters off and then you don't see them again for 3 turns. So it's a little bit unfortunate when it comes to having their active skill buff run out. But Gogeta having guard for his first couple of turns here, obviously very useful. And yeah, now we can just kind of go ham. Beast is starting the turn on 24 key. He shares Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power with Broly. So 4 key, and then a bunch of extra attack. And then of course that's nice for Broly as well. They're only going to share Fierce Battle and Shocking Speed, so that is nice. No one really on this rotation needs any key, so we're in a pretty good spot here. I guess we'll just grab in orbs, why not? Top up our HP a little bit. And yeah, Beast Gohan can continue to be a dominant force in slot 1. I didn't actually check the friend's hidden potential build, but clearly the friend has some dodge. But fortunately, there were 2 attacks and we only dodged 1 of them. This was the thing I talked about. I put up the best hidden potential builds video earlier for Beast and the Gammas and Krillin 18. And this is one of the things we talked about in that video, is if you give Beast dodge and then he's only being attacked once in slot 1 and he dodges that attack, then obviously that means you're not going to get that getting hit before you attack buff, which can in some situations potentially be pretty dangerous. But obviously here we are all good. Broly finally going to get to attack for the first time. Potentially only once, we'll see, considering we have type advantage. We don't have a lot of crit chance in our base form though, and my Broly is 90%, so Broly is pretty stacked. Mine, again, like Beast Gohan, I haven't put any skill orbs on Broly. I know you obviously could put EX skill orbs on him, and then when the anniversary exclusive orbs for Broly and Beast Gohan become available, then you could just replace them, and you get to keep the ones that you took off. But I've decided not to do that, at least for now. Oh, man, you don't have guard. Wait, you don't have guard anymore, do you? Yeah, for 3 turns, and he was on turn 1, so he doesn't have guard anymore. So basically the issue is that if the super attack is in slot 3, and because this guy ended up getting floated off, he doesn't have... Oh, I didn't need to do that. Well, a bit of a misplay there, but I guess we're fine. I guess we'll do this. Not quite what I was planning to do on this turn, but we'll go ahead and do that. I mean, realistically, I could just Giant Form with Piccolo, but I'm assuming the Gammas are going to have another phase after this where we have the actual standby like exchange, right, where they're going to finish off as being Gamma 1. So we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, I meant to just slide him into the other slot just to check like links and stuff. I didn't mean to slide him into the end slot and apparently swipe up on the screen at the same time, but you know, we're all good. I mean, who knows, maybe that was a super attack in slot 1. Not like Beast Gohan wouldn't have been able to tank it anyway, but you know, maybe we action broke away the super. That's what I choose to believe. Until, of course, we potentially see a super attack incoming on the turn. But unit super with Gohan and Piccolo, always love seeing that. And then we get our additional supers here. It's so funny seeing this in-game now for myself for the first time, like actually having the units on global. Because, of course, Beast Gohan, both of his super attacks are Dokkan originals. Well, all 3 of them are, because I guess technically you could say it's Xenoverse, right, for the Gohan and Piccolo double special beam cannon. But You know, Gohan in the movie literally only does a kick and then the special beam cannon, and we already have the special beam cannon from the physical one for his active skill. So one of his part of his 18 key super is the kick, but then like everything else, right, like the thing that's very much like the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Bojack, like diving punch, and then obviously the 12 key with the shooting down like the beam from the sky, all of that is Dokkan original, which is cool. But yeah, finally getting to actually see it on my own phone screen. Finally Beast is on global, what a day. Did not manage to pull the Gammas, but got my one copy of Beast. I mean, you saw there after supering, he still took 95k from the Gamma's super attack, but considering how hard they potentially can hit, that's definitely not that bad. So, go ahead and do this. Right, so Broly's domain, if we do go ahead and activate it, we are going to be buffing only Broly, because he's the only extreme class character on the team. But we would increase the damage taken by the enemy and by ourselves, because the whole of the rest of our team, by 10%, which I'm not sure if that's really what we want to be doing. It's kind of funny that he shares more links with Broly than Gogeta, but do I want to do that straight away? I guess I could. He's only going to take one attack at the end, although he's not even going to get to attack. So that's the thing, if I transform Broly, he's not going to get to attack, we're not going to get to do anything. There's no point even using Gohan's target ability, because Gohan's just going to kill the Gammas here. I guess it's kind of funny, right? When you think about how dominant of a powerhouse Broly can be on his own team, like with support, especially if you get one of them transformed and you're running double Broly, like he just goes absolutely crazy. On this team, in slot 2 next to Beast, like he's barely gotten to do anything because Beast Gohan is just going absolutely crazy. There was an 18 million attack stat at the start of the turn, while essentially being invincible on this turn, right? So that's pretty crazy. Alright, so should we go ahead and use the target ability here? I think we probably should. 316k start of turn, and then if we go ahead and do this, use our active skill, get the buff here, all the attacks on Beast Gohan, and we have 800k defense start of turn. Bear in mind, obviously we do still have guard, so go ahead and do this. Beast will get hit and give everybody extra key anyway. But like situations like this are really good for characters like Vados, where like this turn could be a real liability if Vados was to not dodge even the first normal, let alone a super attack. Like she could potentially take quite a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter now because she's not going to get attacked at all. So obviously there will still be turns where they could be in some danger, but Beast Gohan's ability essentially allows you to bring a unit on the team who in some situations could potentially be in trouble, because you think the next time she's on rotation, it's going to be with the other Beast Gohan, and we haven't used his target ability yet. So the next time she comes back onto rotation, we could save Gohan's target skill for that turn, and then she still can't get touched on that turn either. So super, super good. Obviously for Piccolo, his guard has run out at this point, but now it doesn't matter because Beast is getting hit instead of him. And then Vados, obviously she's not going to do a huge amount of damage here. She's providing a bit of support though to... oh, these guys can be sealed. Oh wow, good work Vados, we love to see that. Double super as well means double defense raise, so... Oh, of course, yeah, they have a countdown for the core breaker, but now they're sealed, so... Even if the countdown was to run out on this turn, it actually doesn't matter, because they dead. So... should we transform Broly? I mean, they can't super now. Yeah, let's transform Broly. I feel like Beast is probably just going to... is probably still just going to destroy the Gammas here anyway, but we'll go ahead and transform Broly, because why not? Grab those for you. Grab those for you. Physical orbs for Gohan. That 3 extra key from Gohan getting hit as well is so good. Because that's the difference between that physical Ulma Gohan getting the extra key to do his potential additional supers and not getting it. So 16 million for Beast here on the rotation with Broly. Yeah, Rainbow, Beast Gohan, and then Broly together. Like, sometimes Broly doesn't even get a chance to attack, but like when he does, like this rotation just puts out so much damage, it's absolutely ridiculous. There's a crit. Because remember, Beast, if he gets hit enough, he got hit 3 times in slot 1, which means an extra 60% crit chance on top of whatever he had already. His intro buff has run out by now. But we did also have 24 key. So, and then Broly at 14. And considering he barely got to stack, and only gets a 170 lead, by the way, from Gohan as well. That is something to bear in mind. We only get the 170% leader skill because the secondary lead is Movie Heroes or Entrusted Will, which Broly is not on. So, yeah, 14 mil for Transform Broly. Obviously, that's not as crazy as he can get, but considering he's on a 170 lead, I would say that that is pretty good. Oh, and then, of course, on this turn... we can just use Gogeta's target ability. That does mean that Beast doesn't get hit, though, which is, I guess, a little bit unfortunate. Now, in terms of if I really wanted to go crazy here, I could just use the Orange Piccolo transformation, because that guarantees that we're not going to take any super attack after we come out of the giant form. But as we've discussed in the past, when it comes to videos especially, the Orange Piccolo form is just very boring. It slows the game down completely. So honestly, as much as it's good to use it, I would rather just not use it. And we'll just target skill with you. We're going to get the Dokkan attack with Beast Gohan, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last turn. I mean, Beast doesn't get his buff, because obviously he's not getting hit, but yeah, this rotation should be pretty good. So we've got my 55%, level 10 links of Beast Gohan, 8.8 million, because we didn't get hit first, so obviously it would be a little bit higher than that, but the Dokkan attack is going to be the unit super as well, so we do love to see that. I like the fact that Piccolo like joins him on the kick as well. Like that, this close up, that just looks so good. Alright, and then there we go, double special beam cannon. Action break, 11 million damage with no crit. I just think if he'd been hit first, there were 3 attacks in slot 1, so you'd have had extra attack power. That almost certainly would have been a crit. Yeah, Beast is just an absolute machine. And then, of course, on the next turn, if he does manage to survive the onslaught of attacks this turn, on the next turn, we still have the friend Beast Gohan target ability. So, pretty good. And I think, is that going to be the turn with Vados as well? So, extra support for Beast. And then we just pop the active skill. He's going to get 158% multiplicative extra defense. So yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, is that going to super attack Gogeta? Well, shame. What a shame. Get the dodge. And then Piccolo special beam cannon. Does a little bit of damage. He's trying. He's contributing a little bit. And then Gogeta, yep, there we go. I'm very intrigued to see what his defense is going to be when we use the target ability, because I don't know why I moved him into the middle for it. It's not even an attack. Because we got the support. We got the 4 links with Broly and support from Vados, and obviously the friend is Rainbow. So yeah, he's at 1 million defense before attacking. With guard, we still got some damage reduction. Obviously his intro buff has worn off at this point. But yeah, friend Rainbow Beast, without even getting hit first, has a 15 million attack stat on this turn. So yeah, Rainbow, this guy is just absolutely insane. Like, I did the 55% showcase, and we talked about in that video how even at 55% he looks absolutely insane. But you can see Rainbow Beast Gohan is just absolutely the best unit in the game. He is ridiculous. And then yeah, Broly getting to finish off Gamma with the 18 key super, and there we go. So I mean, I was going to say the superhero team, but that is the Beast Gohan team, because we got Vados and we got Broly on there, versus Gamma 1 and 2. That should be all of the missions clear, because we had 1 unit of each typing. We did not use any items, and we beat the stage, which means we will have the exclusive skill orbs for Gamma 1 and 2, should I actually end up pulling them. So yeah, there we go. 3 missions completed. There was the team. Double Beast Gohan. Very, very good. We will go ahead and use the Super Bosses team against Stage 4 versus Beast Gohan. But there we go. So let me know how you guys got on with Stage 3 of the Memorable Battles Movie Edition. What team did you use? Let us know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out all the links down below in the description, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.